وعليكم السلام مس رقية.
ازي حضرتك؟
الحمد لله تمام، عاملة ايه؟
الحمد لله بخير.
الحمد لله، من غير حضرتك خلاص يعني احنا زملاء.
الحمد لله يا رب دايما.
عاملة ايه؟
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله.
انت اللي وحشتينا خالص بصراحة، والتجمعات بتاعتنا كانت حلوة ومتميزة.
ايوه ان شاء الله. انا نفسي نرجع تاني نشتغل فيس تو فيس بجد.
يا ريت، كانت فعلا حلوة قوي واكتف اكتر من الزوم خالص.
ان شاء الله باذن الله المرة الجاية ان شاء الله نحاول نتفق مع بعض، وهاخد رأي طبعا زمايلنا ان احنا نتقابل فيس تو فيس.
يا ريت بس نلاقي مكان قريب شوية بس كده.
ان شاء الله. لا مش لازم، عندنا في المدرسة عادي على فكرة.
طيب ايه رأيك، ينفع في النقابة
لو في
نكلم
مكان،
الاستاذ خيري فؤاد؟
لو
امم
لو المكان مناسب لا ما عنديش مانع، بس ناخد رأي زمايلنا.
طيب اوكي، والاستاذ خيري فؤاد كان عندنا النهارده في المدرسة، ويبقى موجود برضو يوم الاحد علشان مسابقة اوائل الطلبة.
تمام.
لو وافقتوا نتكلموا، ايه رأيك؟
يا ريت، اتمنى لان انا برضو بحب الفيس تو فيس.
اه،
تمام.
يبقى more active قوي، يعني interesting more active.
اكيد.
yeah. ان شاء الله.
عامله ايه في المدرسه؟
مشغولين. مش عايزه اقول لك. يمكن سمعتي اوائل الطلبه النهارده، الحمد لله مدرستنا خدت المركز الاول قطاع.
الله مبروك.
بس كان يوم عالمي طبعا، احنا دينا اسبوعين شغالين معاهم، وقبل كده كنا شغالين مع الايسف.
ربنا معاك.
سنه ترم عالمي بالنسبه لنا، مش فاضيين نخلص حاجه تبتدي حاجه على طول.
احنا كلنا كده على فكره، وحتى ال الجداول بتاعتنا كتيره، يعني كلنا 20 21 حصه.
انا جالي جواب انتداب ليكوا، بس بصراحه بلغيه يعني حاليا.
ليه بس؟ كان نفسي تكون معانا.
المشوار معايا ما ينفعش خالص يا استاذ هناء.
بعيد صح.
سعيده جدا معايا عندي. يعني انا بقول لحضرتك فين انا، في المعصره شرق وبحري.
اه.
فمسافه.
أيوة،
اه.
المسافه.
جدا.
كان الله في العون. انا عرفتك من الاسم على طول، يعني جاله اسم قدامي قلت له دي معانا وعرفها.
طب ليه كده؟ طيب. لا، هم ودوا لكم انتم الجواب، واحنا ما جالناش جواب، احنا عرفنا بالصدفه.
تمام. اه. احنا.
اه، فبنحاول دلوقتي نلغيه، هو مودي لكم تاني، يعني في مروه جمال، في نيلي،
اه
في
نيلي.
كذا اسم، وفي استاذ حاتم اعتقد جالكم.
لا مستر يحيى، مستر ايهاب.
اه، مستر يحيى، حاتم لغاه.
اه
حاتم
بالظبط.
لغى الجواب زي انا وهو وعادل لغينا. اه.
تمام. كنت اتمنى تكوني معانا بجد، هتبقي مكسب كبير لمدرستنا
انا
بجد.
لا بقى كنت مبسوطه معاكم، بس مشكلته طب قربوا شويه، ينفع تقربوا؟
يا ريت نتمنى. نتمنى فعلا.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم.
عليكم السلام، ازيك يا ورده؟
يا سرايا عاملة ايه؟ ازيك يا هناء؟ اخباركم؟
وحشاني.
وحشتوني.
انتوا كمان بجد وحشتوني. لسه بنتكلم مع مس رقية ان احنا ان شاء الله على اخر السيشن كده نتفق على سيشن فيس تو فيس ان شاء الله.
ان شاء الله. ايوه ايوه وحشتونا خالص والله.
ايه
فعلا.
رايك يا ورده نعمله في النقابه؟
ايوه خلاص انت بقى.
يا
عايزه
ريت.
ايه يا بنت؟
يا ريت.
ايه اشمعنى النقابة؟
قريبه وعلى الطريق، انا اهم حاجه عندي حاجه على الخط كده وقريبه في نص
ايوه
البلد.
على الخط.
اه جميله. سهله في المواصلات، سهله في المروح والمجي، في نص البلد، مش البعده
في النص
البعيده دي خالص.
وقصاد البيت على طول.
سوري، صح، يا دوبك نعدي الترعه، مش كده؟
تعدي الترعة. احنا نجيب لك مركب صغير تعدي الترعة.
انا شايفه
خدنا اول قطاع النهارده يا ورده،
ايه
اوائل الطلبه.
شفت احنا بقى ظلم حصل، عارفه منشيه جلوسنا والله. العيال جابوا كل الدرجات النهائيه ما عدا الرياضيات.
ليه كده؟
والله يعني الانجليزي
جابوا كام
15،
مجموع؟
العربي 15، العلوم، الدراسات، المعلومات العامه 22 ونص.
by the end of the session ان شاء الله we will discuss can we have face to face sessions. I think most of us love the face to face session more than the online session. So inshallah we will discuss that by the end of the session today inshallah. Raghda, we are here. Yes. Raghda and Noha, we are here. We haven't started yet. Good evening, Miss Noha. Hello, Raghda. Raghda, Miss Ruqayya, كمان Miss Nabila, Miss Teresa. Welcome back, Miss Teresa. Really happy to be with us today. Hope you are fine. Miss Amal الصغير. Miss Amal. Really happy to be with us today. Miss Noha.
Good evening, Miss Sana.
How are you, Teresa? Hello, Nabila. Okay. Today, inshallah, we will have the first session in pronunciation sessions. Okay, and I'd like to start with a session about stress, because there is a part about stress in primary 4. Okay, so inshallah today, inshallah, we will talk about word stress specifically. We have sentence stress and the word stress. Today we will talk about word stress because it's a part in primary 4, the curriculum of primary 4. So let's start. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, great. So
Yes. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, really happy to meet you again. And I'm so happy to start inshallah a session about pronunciation, teaching pronunciation, and especially we'll talk about stress. This is the first part in the pronunciation sessions, inshallah. And the outline of the session today will be how to teach word stress. We will have theoretical part, but I think the practical part is more important. So we will know together how to teach word stress. We will have some rules. I think they are guided. I know we have some exceptions, but I think as a guide for us to decide which syllable is stressed. And we will have some fun with word stress. We will have some classroom activities that we can use with our students, okay? But before talking about word stress, I have something like warm up. So it's started. You can unmute yourself or type in the chat box, okay? I'll check the chat box. Thank you, Teresa. الخلفية. زهرة عدل كده يعني ولا مقلوبة زي المراية؟ يا رب تكون زهرة عدل عشان أنا حبها. تمام. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Okay. So here we have a warm up. If you don't want to use a mic, you can type in the chat box. Okay. I'd like to know a word, food word or food item that rhymes with snake. Food item that rhymes with a snake. You can unmute yourself or type in the chat box as you like. Thank you, Raghda. Okay.
Cake.
Cake. Raghda, I think.
Warda. Cake.
Warda, yes. Thank you, Warda. Yes, cake rhymes with snake and it's a food item. Yes, thank you, Warda. Great. Another one. I need an animal that rhymes with fog.
Frog. Frog.
Frog, yes.
Frog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Frog.
Yeah.
Perfect, excellent. Okay. Another one, a means of transport that rhymes with a star.
Car.
Fog.
Car.
Fog.
Again? Yes, car.
Car.
No, that's right, car. Yes, thank you, excellent. Okay. today, as we said, we talk about stress, and we have word stress and sentence stress, but today we will talk about word stress. Of course, when we want to identify the stress in a word, we will decide which syllable will be stressed, okay? So we have a word, the word has a syllable or more than one syllable, and we decide which syllable will be stressed, okay? So let's ask a question here. What is a syllable? Before talking about the stressed syllable, what is a syllable? When I say the first syllable is stressed, the second syllable is stressed. So what is a syllable?
Letters.
Letters.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I can say that letter A, for example, is a syllable?
No, I think it's parties. We divided it how many parties according to the vowels.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Warda and Miss Ruqayya, it's all about a vowel. How many vowel sound? Okay, again, how many vowel sound in a word? So not only, we can't say just vowel sound, okay? So for example, car, how many vowel sound in a car?
One.
One, so it has one syllable, okay? But when I say the word that we talked before in the warm-up, the word snake, how many vowel sound in the word snake? Again, in the word snake, S-N-A-K-E, we have two vowels, A and E, okay? But how many vowel sound?
Just one.
Just
One.
yes. So
Yeah.
snake
One.
also, yeah, that's it. So snake also is has one syllable, okay? So it's all about the vowel sound, okay? So the syllable is a part of a word, as you said, Ms. Ruqayya, a part of a word that contains a single vowel sound, okay? So each part has a vowel sound is a syllable, okay? When I say a word like clever, clever, how many syllables here?
Two.
How many syllables?
Two.
Two, yes. Clever. Yeah, I used to teach the syllables with my students as in grade 2. I think some of you teach grade 2. How can I teach them the syllable? I say like the word clever, clever, using clapping, okay? They have the word children, children. So it has two syllables, okay? A word like a chicken, a chicken. So it has two syllables. So I used to use clapping to teach my students how many syllables in a word, okay? So it's all about vowel sound. And here I have some examples. Let's count together how many syllables in these words. And by the way, these words is in a lesson in primary 4. Okay, so the first one is teacher.
Two syllables.
Two.
Two. Yes.
Yes.
So we have teacher, 2 syllables. When I want to tell my students they are 2, I can do like
Teacher.
teacher. Teacher. So they are 2 syllables. Yes. What about builder?
Two.
Builder. Two.
Yes.
Yes.
Builder. 2 syllables. Plumber.
Two.
Yes. 2.
Plumber.
Plumber. Yes. Mechanic.
Three.
Three.
Yes, that's it. So I say mechanic. 3 syllables.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the dentist?
Two.
2. Dentist. Dentist. Okay. Electrician.
Three.
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 Electrician. Electrician.
How many syllables?
4.
3.
3
or 4?
electrician.
لا no.
Electrician.
E
3
electrician.
electrician.
How
I
many
think they
syllables?
are 4.
Again?
I think they are 4.
4. Yeah. 4.
Yeah, maybe 4. Yeah, 4.
Electrician. Electrician. 4 syllables.
Electrician. Okay.
عشان syllables لوحدها يعني
Yes, because EL, short E, and EC or short E, K. Electrician. 4 syllables. Okay. Architect.
2.
3.
3. Yes, that's
3
right.
architect.
Yes, that's right. So they are 3 syllables. Excellent. That's right. Most of these words are in grade 4 lesson. It's about stress and the count, the syllables, the number of the syllables in a word. Okay. And here we have a word calculation. Calculation. How many syllables? How many syllables in calculation? 4. 4. Which syllable is stressed?
Lay.
Yeah, that's right.
Third one lay, yes.
Yes, this is a stressed syllable. It looks like that, as in the picture. It's louder, higher, longer, and stronger. Again, so the stressed syllable in a word is longer, higher, and louder. So calculation, okay? So the stressed syllable looks like this, like in the picture, okay? So once I decide that the stressed syllable, I have, as I pronounce it, I have to make it louder, longer, and higher, okay? And we will know how can we decide the stressed syllable in the next slides. But first, before that, I'd like to show you a video. And in this video, tell me what's your favorite way, the way you like to teach the syllable, and how to decide the stressed syllable in a word, okay? So again, you will watch a part of a video. I'll send the whole video on the WhatsApp group, inshallah, but I'd like you to just watch a part of it to tell me which way in this part you like, okay? So let's start to watch the video. Okay, let's watch it.
How do you make word stress fun in your class?
I like to use a variety of physical methods and make a bit of a joke out of it because everybody writes down the word stress, but by getting them to do things, especially kinesthetic learners.
I'm a kinesthetic learner. I like movement.
There you go. So a bit of movement makes everybody laugh and it's a bit of a giggle together and they'll remember. It's much more memorable.
Yeah, so you can use like clapping and tapping. Pronunciation.
You can use humming and whistling. You can use humming and whistling.
Sound like a Nate Light show there. Use humming and whistling.
You can use humming and whistling.
I can't whistle though.
Oh, you can use humming and humming.
I can hum. Good whistling, Dan. You can also use whispering and shouting. Pronunciation.
You can use the rubber band method.
Oh, what on earth is the rubber band method?
You'll find out. Pronunciation.
You can even bounce.
Pronunciation.
Okay, so here we have some ways to teach students the stressed syllable. Tell me which one do you like most?
Clapping.
Clapping, yes.
Yeah.
I like all of them.
Yeah.
All of them, Raghda?
Yes.
Yes, all of them.
Okay, which one you like best?
They are interesting.
Whispering and shouting,
Whisper and
rubbering,
Rubber.
tapping on the legs.
Yes. So here we have more than one way to make it memorable and fun, because I think our students are young to teach something like stress for them in primary school, but let's make it easier or fun, okay? So you can clapping or tapping, using clapping or tapping, whistling, whispering and shouting, using the rubber band, I love it, okay? And bouncing, I really love it, okay? So you can use any of them to use or to highlight the stressed syllable. Miss Noha like whispering and shouting, yes, okay? Thank you, Miss Noha, okay. So let's start. How can I highlight the stressed syllable? Of course, we have some rules, but still we have some exceptions, okay? So we can use these rules for many English words, okay? But we still have exceptions. Let's put in our mind this fact. So we have some rules for stress or word stress, but we still have some exceptions, okay? Let's start with the first rule, okay? Number one, the word that has two syllables. If this word, a noun or adjective, I stress the first syllable, okay? So when I have two syllable nouns or adjectives, I stress the first syllable, okay? This is for many two syllable words, okay? So again, when I have two syllable nouns or adjectives, I stress the first syllable. The first syllable is stressed. Like the first word, can you read the first word?
Dentist.
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 Dentist. Dentist. So the first syllable here is stressed.
Stress. Scissors.
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 Yes.
Scissors.
Scissors.
So the first syllable is stressed. It's a noun. The third,
Scissors. Yes. Pretty.
Pretty.
pretty. Pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty.
It's an adjective. And it's two syllable. Okay. The fourth.
Clever.
Adjective, two syllable.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
So it's louder, longer, and higher. The last one,
Plumber.
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 So many two syllable nouns and adjective, I stress the first syllable. Okay, so the first syllable here is stressed because we
Stress.
have nouns and adjectives. Okay,
Adjectives.
this is the first rule. Okay, the second rule with verbs. Okay, when I have a verb that has two syllables, I stress the second syllable. The second syllable. So again, many two syllable verbs, I stress the second syllable. Okay, like first one,
Present.
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 Yeah, present. Present. Number two,
Present.
Export.
Export.
export. Number three,
Decide.
yes, decide. Number four,
Begin.
Begin.
can. The last one,
Object.
Object.
object. Object. Here, if I put the stress on the first syllable, it becomes a noun. Okay.
Yeah.
For example, instead of present, it will be present. Okay.
Present.
Yes. So most verb that has two syllable can
The
use
second syllable
this. So if I
is stress.
stress on the second syllable, so it's a verb. But if I put the stress on the first syllable, it's a noun. Okay.
The noun.
Say,
Okay.
I gave my friend a present or a present.
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 The syllable here is stressed. Okay.
Yeah.
But when I say I presented I presented.
verb. It's a verb.
Yes, that's right.
Verbs.
Many two-syllable verbs, I stress the second syllable because it's a verb. But when I stress the first syllable, I use it as a noun. Okay? When I
Yes,
say
okay.
object. There is an object on the table. There is an object on the table. So
A noun.
something.
A noun.
Yeah, that's right. But when I say I objected,
Object. A verb.
so this is a verb. I disagree. Object. So disagree. It means disagree. So here,
Yeah.
when I use it as a verb, I stress the second syllable. But when I use it as a noun, I stress the first syllable.
First syllable.
Yes. Okay.
ماشي.
Okay.
This is the second rule. Okay. Let's move to the third rule. When we have three syllables, noun, adjective, or verb, or adverb. Okay. So here you will put the stress on the first syllable, like exercise. Okay. Number two,
Sociable.
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 Yes. Number three,
Organize. Organize. Organize.
yes. The next,
Happily.
Happily.
that's right. Happily. Okay. And the last one,
Architect.
architect. So here I put the stress on the first syllable because it has three syllables. Okay.
Syllables.
عليكم السلام. Miss Amal. Okay. عندك مشكلة في الصوت؟ You can't hear me? Okay. مش سامعة؟ طب اطلعي وادخلي تاني لأن أنا حاسة إن زمايلك سامعيني. You can try. Okay, so again, here we have the three, the word that has three syllables. I put the syllable on the stress, sorry. Okay, I put the stress on the first syllable when I have a three syllable word. Okay, it can be verb, noun, adverb, or adjective. So I put the stress on the first syllable. Okay, okay. Let's move to another one. When we have a word, the last syllable is T-I-O-N, I-C, I-E-N-T, S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N, or I-A-L. So again, when I have a word that has these syllables at the end, I put the stress on the syllable before them. Okay, so the syllable before the end. Again, so T-I-O-N will be the last syllable. Okay, it won't be stressed. The stress will go on the syllable before it. The syllable before T-I-O-N, the syllable before I-C. Okay, the syllable before I-E-N-T, the syllable before S-I-O-N, and the C-I-A-N, I-A-L, okay? So the last syllable from the end, or the second syllable from the end, okay? So again, when I have words that have T-I-O-N, I-C, I-E-N-T, S-I-O-N, C-I-A-N, or I-A-L, this will be the last syllables. So they want to be stressed. I'll put the stress on the syllable before them. Yes. So the second syllable from the end. Okay. So let's hear. Okay. So let's hear. Try these words. Number one. Can you read these words?
Collection.
Collection. Yes.
Collection.
Yes, that's right. So here I can put the stress on T-I-O-N, but the syllable before it. Okay, so the second syllable from the end. Okay?
Yes.
The next one,
Operation.
Operation. Yeah, operation.
Operation. So here I make it louder, longer, and higher. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move to IC.
شايفة. Photographic دي? Yes.
Photographic.
Photographic. Yes. The next.
Graphic.
Yes. The next.
Fantastic.
Yes. Fantastic. Yes. And the next.
Geographic.
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 The last one in IC.
Mechanic.
Yes.
Mechanic.
Yeah, that's right. Mechanic. Yes, that's right. Okay. And number 3, IENG.
Sufficient.
Yes. And the next.
Impatient.
Yes. Impatient. Okay. SION. Yes.
Commission.
Yes. The next.
Decision.
Yes. Decision. The next.
Occasion.
Yes. Occasion. Yes. The next. Electrician. Yeah, and it's one of the words in primary 4. Okay. And the next.
Technician.
Yeah, technician. Yes, technician. Okay. The last IAL.
Official.
Yes, official. The last word.
Essential.
Yeah, essential. So here, when I find a word, and this was IAN, SION, IENT, IC, TION. So I can't stress these syllables. I stress the syllable before them. So the second from the end. The second syllable from the end. Okay. So this is for these syllables. Okay. Let's have another rule. The word that ends with CY, PHY, GY, FY, TY, LY, and AL. Here, I'll put the stress on the third syllable from the end. Okay, so for example, a word ends with CY. So I want to stress CY. I want to stress the syllable before CY. I'll stress the third syllable from the end. Okay, so again, when I find a word ends with these syllables, CY, PHY, GY, FY, TY, LY, AL. So I'll stress the third syllable from the end of the word. Okay, like number 1, independently. Okay, let's look at this word. It ends with LY. So this is a syllable. I can't stress it. Before it, we have another syllable, then short E. So I can't stress this syllable. I'll stress the syllable before then, pen. Independently. Okay, so I'll make it higher, louder, and longer. Independently. Okay, so here, when I find any word that ends with these syllables, I'll put the stress on the third syllable from the end. Okay, let's try the words. Ends with CY. Okay, can we try this together? CY.
Yes. Democracy.
Yes. Democracy. Okay, the next.
Frequency.
Yes, frequency. Frequency. Okay. PHY.
Photography.
Photography.
Yeah. Photography. Photography. Okay. The next.
Geography.
Geography.
Ge-
Yes.
Geography.
Yes. Geography. Okay. Okay. GY.
Psychology.
Psychology.
Psychology. Yes. Psychology.
Psychology.
Next.
Apology.
Apology.
Apology. Yes. Apology. The next.
Phonology.
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 What we study, yes. Phonology. Phonology. Okay. FY.
Clarify.
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 Yes. The next.
Clarify.
Identify.
Identify.
Yes. Identify.
Identify.
Identify. Yes. AL.
Critical.
Practical.
Critical. Critical.
Yeah.
Okay. The next.
Chemical.
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 Chemical. The next.
Physical.
Physical.
Yes. Physical. Yes. TY.
Quality.
Quality. Quality. The next.
Ability.
Ability.
Ability. Yeah.
Okay. B, not B. Ability. Okay. The last one.
Adversity.
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 Adversity. Yes. Okay. So these syllables, I can't stress these syllables or the syllable before them. I stress the third syllable from the end. The third syllable from the end. Okay.
From the end, yes.
Let's move to another one, which is very easy. Noha, so sorry, I muted you. Okay, so words with ends with EER